Hey, Collab Coach here again to share some wise words of wisdom for the week. So this is week 4, aka the last week of the Fear and Anxiety series. Now I wanted to end it on a more of a positive note because we've been talking about a lot of deep stuff in the past 3 weeks. So let's end it on what we can do going forward in the future and what we can do right now. So let's talk about creating new routines and adjusting to your new normal. Now, this is a new normal. Even if you, throughout this whole series and throughout this whole situation with the pandemic, that you felt that fear and anxiety really didn't affect you as much as other people. And you thought you had a good grasp of your mental psyche and you things in your life are not really changing for the worse like other people. But hey, that might be you. But I'm here to say that no matter if you have dealt with fear and anxiety during this time period or you have not, we all have to admit that this is a new norm for everybody. This is a new norm for everybody because the way we interact with people is now changed for the positive or negative, and the way we interact with the world has changed, whether for positive or negative. So what do we do when we do those situations? This is a new normal. I'm here to say that going forward, our normal from the past is gone. It's gone because of the fact that this is not only affecting your community, but this is affecting the whole world. Even if you travel, you're able to travel again, and you go to other countries, their dynamic is changing also. So, what do we do with this new normal? It's time to create new routines to capitalize on this new normal. When we talk about new normal, we think it's negative. Especially when you look at the media, especially when you hear people talking, we put a negative connotation on this new normal. But I'm here to say that you can make it to your advantage, and it can be done to help benefit you for the future by creating some new routines. Now, before we break down the new routines, I want to say that it is not a rush. It is not a rush to create new routines right now. It is not a rush to accept this new normal right now. Go in your own pace. Take your time. Reflect on everything that's going on around you. There is no pressure. Even if you feel fear and anxiety is pushing you and taking that control away from you and taking that power away from you, I promise you, there is no rush. The one advantage that you have right now, if you feel like you don't have no advantages right now, is that you have time. Time is in your favor right now. Whether you're at home, whether you're still working, whether you don't know what's going to happen next, whether you feel like you got a good grasp on what's going to happen next, time is in your favor. And you have the power to create the time that you need to create those new routines, to accept and adjust to whatever is going to come in the future, even though you might not feel like you have control over it right now. So, these new routines, what could they be? What exactly could you do right now to create these positive routines in your life? Simple. Do what you love. Do what you love and don't stop doing what you love. As long as it's not hurting anybody. As long as it's benefiting you and benefiting the people around you. Create those new positive routines today. And I mean today. Yes, it's not a rush, as I said, but at least have the right mindset of creating something positive, creating something new, creating something powerful. It is the roughest times. It is the times of boredom. It's the times of struggle. It's the times of adversity when the best things are created to help others. And you can be that person to create it. Instead of us focusing on our fear, instead of us focusing on our anxiety, instead of us focusing on what we used to have or how we used to feel or how we used to interact or how we used to live, let's create something new. Let's create something positive and let's create something that's going to be beneficial. Because right now you're thinking differently, you're feeling differently, you're seeing the world differently, and if you are going through that and feeling that, I promise you there is at least one other person in the world that is feeling exactly how you are feeling. So why not have something to help benefit you and benefit that person? You know, when we are stuck in the state of fear and anxiety, we think that we are fighting the battle by ourselves, as I said last week. Fear and anxiety is tag teaming against you, and you feel like you're fighting two things at one time by yourself. But I'm here to say that you're not alone. You're not alone with how you feel. You're not alone with how things are affecting you. You are not alone with how you have these sad feelings of what's going to happen in the future. You're not alone with how you think that there's maybe no hope and this is the new norm in a negative direction. But then at the same time, you are not alone with having hope for the future. You're not alone with having opportunities that you want to create to help other people in the future. You are not alone with thinking that we will get past this. You're not alone in thinking that there's going to be something beneficial for the future, that the world is just waiting to happen and you can be that person to create it. So, create those new routines for your new norm. Allow yourself to have an open mind about what you're creating. That's the first step. Because if you're just focusing on how you can make money really quickly, how you can get rid of the feelings that you're having right now immediately, it's not going to be beneficial. You need something long term. We know people are hurting right now. We know people are suffering right now. We need something long term. So put that in your mindset of when you're creating something that must be done. And also, this is a new norm not only for you, but for so many other people around the world. Whether they've lost a loved one due to this situation, whether they've lost a job due to this situation, whether they are not currently living in the same house that they are due to the situation, whether they're isolated from the people they care about due to the situation, where they have to go outside every day and put their lives on the line because of the situation. All of this is going on. This is a new normal for a lot of people. So, long story short, to make it really simple, create new routines when you're ready. Create new routines to help others. This is a new norm for not only you, but for others around you. And as we end this fear and anxiety series, I just want to share this positive word of affirmation for you that yes, things are difficult right now. And yes, fear and anxiety is strong and it loves to feed off of you every day. But that does not mean the power is not in your hands. You can claim that power back. So, who am I? I am the Collab Coach. I focus on relationships, but not only intimate relationships, relationships with your friends, families, neighbors, co-workers, and the most important relationship of all, with yourself. It is April. I'm still doing my April package special from March. Is now still in April because I care and I want people to realize that there's power in coaching. So you get one free coaching session with any package you choose from. Message me for more details. In the meantime, follow me on Facebook, Collab Coaching. Follow me on Instagram, Collab Coaching. Watch this video on YouTube. Type in Collab Coaching and watch all my other videos. More series to come and the series in the past. Share this with anyone that you feel like they're having a struggle right now with creating new routines and adjusting to this new way of living. Because this is a new norm, whether you like it or not. Until next time, have a wonderful day and stay positive. Thank you.